Hi, Stephen here from Sound of an Ocean Wave, and this is day 8 of the November daily draws. So at this midweek point, let's see what message we get. And I'll be taking the first card from the Tower of the Witch's Garden, followed by an oracle card from the Angels and Ancestors Oracle Day. So let's choose our first card and get the reading underway. Okay, here we go, and today we will go there. And we have the Hierophant, an excellent looking Hierophant card here. I love how you've got the cat here, the probably the familiar whatever, and she's here, and the two children are going, and she's there. I love, there's probably a book of shadows or something there, and she's talking to the children, she's teaching them something. So it's learning, it's that from those that have gone before. I love that. The young learning from the old. And the traditions passed down, the principles of teaching passed down, or whatever belief system it may be, spiritual teaching, passing down of information, learning the information from those that have gone before, that learning from other people's experience. And I love that. This reminds me of many hours that I used to spend with my grandmother, just sitting talking to her and listening to her. She would recount stories of the family from the past, from stories about my father when he was younger, and about the family going back, and family history, and learning about different things, and I used to just soak it all up, and it reminds me of that, of those times. And we have to remain teachable no matter what our age. We don't have to be children to be still learning. Right through our lives, we have to maintain that teachable attitude, that we never know everything, that there's always something we can learn. And that's what I believe this card's coming to say to us. As much as you've learnt already, and you've probably learnt a lot, and that's good, and you're learning how to apply that knowledge, and the tips and the principles that you've picked up, and that you've learnt from other people, you've learnt from books that people have written, you've learnt from, maybe from the universe, maybe through spending time in meditation, you've had revelations given to you from within. Your higher self has taught you, but it's keeping that sense of being willing to learn at all times, and also be willing to pass that knowledge on to the right people that come across your path, that want to learn something. And if you've got some knowledge you can pass it on. It's important to pass that knowledge on to others as well, so you could be the one passing on that knowledge, that teacher. But even a teacher needs to remain teachable, because a good teacher knows that they don't know everything, and they may not be able to impart everything to someone else, but they may be able to teach them how to find the information for themselves and to learn, teach them how to learn, give them tips and signposts for places to look for the information, and how to seek the knowledge for themselves, to pass on the information that we can pass on. But I believe that what this card is saying to us today is maintain that teachable spirit, that attitude, that being willing to learn at all times, to recognize that you don't know it all, no matter how long you've been going, that there's always something we can learn, or even learn how to adapt and change and let our beliefs evolve. One of the things that we can learn is that certain things, the principles may remain the same, but the way they're expressed and applied is not set in stone, and it can evolve over time. That's certainly something I've learned, and it's keeping that teachable attitude, I believe. So whatever we're doing this week, let's keep that attitude of being willing to learn new things, being willing to learn, and that have that humility to know that we don't know everything. Okay, let's see which oracle card we get to go with that. Okay, here we go. And now we have the winter card with the wolf, and it says take care of your needs. One of the important things is to learn how to take care of ourselves, not neglect ourselves, particularly as we get into the winter period, to prepare for the winter, prepare for us, prepare for, take care of ourselves. And learn the traditions of how to do that, of taking care of ourselves. And one of the ways we can do that is to be teachable and willing to learn new things. So as we go into this winter period, maybe it's a time of learning and development that will help us to grow. And we need to be willing and open to that learning. So let's indeed do that. Let's be willing to learn, take the time that we need to develop and to grow. Okay, so that is today's message. I'll be back tomorrow for day 9. Until then, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you all again very soon. Okay, bye-bye.